Understand? We are not some zombie sitting at Gold Board where any Tom, Dick, and Harry comes and says, I want an aggregator license that will entitle me to use taxpayers' money to buy gold. And you say, I've given you a license. We are not sharing
and of 30,
aggregator licenses like you share
of 31 applicants. Bawa is only one. That
and I'm saying it on Newsfile today. Yes, I'm saying he has given us an advance payment guarantee covering a trade capital support of 2 billion cedis. 2 billion cedis. And that is why the board approved the application. If some people had done that when they had the opportunity to do gold trading in this country, they will not be chasing the aggregators today for causing financial losses to the states.
That's actually true.
Look, Bawa Rock Company Limited is a company incorporated under the laws of Ghana. It was incorporated specifically, I believe, on the 15th of January, 2015, 14th or 15th of January 2015. So it's a 2015 incorporated company. In fact, I have, when I'm done answering this question, I'll give you all the evidence to the answers I provide. So first of all, it's a company incorporated under the laws of this country in the year 2015, meaning that it's been in existence. Is dealing in precious minerals. When you hear people say that, oh, this company has nothing to do with gold trading, it was not registered for that purpose, it is not true. And I'll give you the evidence for you to know that.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on DF channel. Now, if you're first time coming across DF channel, like, follow my page. The minority in parliament came to do a press conference talking about the Gold Board of Ghana. They have some losses, and they were demanding the Gold Board to come and explain to them.
Under this bipartisan inquiry, we will be expecting the Bank of Ghana and the Gold Board to publish the fee structure, the pricing formula, the aggregator selecting criteria, and all foreign exchange arrangements that they have tied to this scheme, which has led to this loss. There are also environmental issues that have to be dealt with. And one of the things we'll be asking for is a suspension of permits in forest reserves and the introduction of serious measures on traceability. Because as at now, we have every reason to believe that state money is being used to buy Galamsey gold. What is even more worrying is that in the face of this devastation, what we are seeing are statements being issued from the Gold Board and the Bank of Ghana trying to obfuscate. They rely on some words in the original IMF draft to suggest that this is speculative or that this is a significant downside risk. We must be clear. A loss of $214 million has already been made. It will be about $300 million at the end of the year.
Number one, it is not a 2025 registered company. It is a 2015 registered company. Number two, it is not solely a farming and fishing company. It also deals in precious minerals, and I've shown you that. Number three, it has a solid track record in gold trading, acknowledged by Gold Coast Refinery, aggregators under government's Gold for Reserves program and so on. And I've shown you his activeness even under the XY regime.
Right.
Now, Samson, I think the next question people will be asking after this.
The thing also is about why it is the sole gold buyer for the Gold Board.
Yeah, that is also another misconception. You know, a lot of people do not understand how Gold Board's trading model works. Samson, Gold Board has a 4-tier license buying system. 4-tier. The first is the tier 1 buyer. The second is tier 2 buyer. The third is the self-financing aggregator. And the fourth is the aggregator. All these license buyers buy gold for the Gold Board. So not only the aggregator buys gold, the self-financing aggregator buys gold. The difference between the self-financing aggregator and the aggregator is that the self-financing aggregator uses its own funds to buy gold for Gold Board, while the aggregator is funded by the Gold Board to buy gold primarily. Okay?
Sammy Gyamfi, who being the CEO of Ghana Gold Board, said he was coming to speak about it. Yeah. And a lot of people came out and said Bawa was the only company which is eligible to buying gold from Gold Board. Where they were coming from was that how come that one company has to be buying gold from the Gold Board? Sammy Gyamfi said that's not the case. He's coming to explain because Bawa has a requirement that meet the Gold Board standard.
Yes, it is registered to carry out a number of activities from mining to farming to dealing in general goods. But one key principal activity of the company is dealing in precious minerals. Now, this company is also not a mushroom company that just, surfaced in the gold trading space. As a matter of fact, it was licensed by the Precious Minerals Marketing Company to deal in gold in the year 2016. 2016.
The predecessor of the Gold Board.
Yes. And since 2016, the company has renewed its gold trading license every year until 2025. Every single year, the company has renewed its gold trading license. Now, this company we call Bawa has been one of the major gold suppliers in the country. In fact, they were one of the major gold suppliers to aggregators under MIFS. When I say MIF, I'm talking about the Minerals Income Investment Fund established by the MPP. The MIFS Gold for Reserve program in the year 2024 when the MPP was in power. And I'm going to give you evidence to that. So now let's go to the evidence. These are the company's registration or incorporation documents showing that it was first incorporated on 14th January 2015. As I'm saying, all these copies I'll leave with you. Okay. I've also given soft copies to your producers. They can project it. Again, the company updated its incorporation on the 20th of November 2023, right, and became Bawa Company Limited. It was initially Bawa Limited. The certificate is also here. This was 2023. Then these are the articles of incorporation of the company showing that its principal activity is what? Number 1, mining. Number 2, farming. Number 3, construction. Number 4, trading in general goods. Number 5, dealers in precious minerals. Number 6, oil and gas. Number 7, import and export of general goods. So that is the evidence.
Why is it necessary to be exhibiting their incorporation documents to show that they were incorporated on 14th of January 2015?
Yeah, because some have suggested that Sammy Gyamfi just went to Gold Board as CEO and decided to appoint a sole buyer of all the gold that Gold Board has. A company that was incorporated only in 2025. The MPP has been making that claim. And that company is even a company registered for the purpose of farming and fishing. It has nothing to do with gold trading. So we need to educate Ghanaians accordingly. Hold on. No, please. This is one-on-one. Hold on. So it's not your time yet. Now, number 2, let me give you the evidence. This is the first PMMC license given to the company dated 10th March 2016, expired on 9th March 2017.
A year after its incorporation.
A year after its incorporation.
It got a license from the PMMC.
To deal in gold.
Okay.
A few licenses to show that they were renewing and very active from 2015 when they were incorporated to 2025. This is dated 14th February 2020, another license from the PMMC. This is another license from the PMMC dated 19th October 2023, and there are many others. Again, let me give you evidence of gold trading work, significant gold trading work done by this company. Now, I told you that the NPP under MIF rolled out a Gold for Reserve program in 2024 on the instructions of the then Vice President Alhaji Bawa. The main aggregator, one of the main aggregators for MIF was a company called Gold Rich Refinery Limited.
Right.
One of the people who were the main suppliers of gold to this aggregator is Bawa Rock. And I'm giving you evidence. This is a letter from Gold Rich addressed to the manager of Fidelity Bank. I've given your producers a soft copy, which is redacted because this one has the bank details of the company. Right. So they can project that. And as you can see on the screen already, it says transfer Gold Ridge Refinery Limited. This was a transfer instruction of 40 million cedis to Bawa Rock under the NPP to buy gold. And there are many of these letters. Number two, in the year 2017, the main gold buyer in Ghana, one of the biggest gold buyers in Ghana, was a company called AA Minerals. If you are you're well versed in gold trading issues in country, you would have heard of the name AA Minerals. There's a certificate issued by AA Minerals to Bawa Rock dated 3rd August 2017 as what? The buying agent, 2017 when the NPP was in power. Now you also know of the biggest refinery, gold refinery in the whole of West Africa called Gold Coast Refinery. This is an invoice from a wire transfer from Gold Coast Refinery to Bawa Rock dated November 22, 2018 for Bawa Rock to buy gold for them. These are records of gold purchased by Bawa Rock for Gold Coast Refinery as at March 2018. These are all the records, and you can go to Gold Coast Refinery.
Okay, so he's just showing us now a tall list of as in purchases or the gold.
When you say somebody is an aggregator, it means that he's entitled to receive state funds to buy gold, and therefore there is a strict set of governance, legal, operational, and financial requirements he must meet as a risk mitigation measure. He must have minimum 3 years experience in gold trading. He must have minimum 3 financial statements preceding his application. He must have at least 3 buying offices in the country. He must have at least a bullion van and so on. But the most important requirement is this: he must present to the gold board a bank guarantee or an advance payment guarantee from a recognized financial institution that accords with the insurance policy of the gold board to secure the capital support he seeks from the gold board. You understand? We are not some zombie sitting at gold board where any Tom, Dick, and Harry comes and says, I want an aggregator license that will entitle me to use taxpayers' money to buy gold. And you say, I've given you a license. We are not sharing
and of 30,
aggregator license like you share
of 31 applicants. Bawa is only one. That
and I'm saying it on Newsfile today. Yes, I'm saying he has given us an advance payment guarantee covering a trade capital support of 2 billion cedis. 2 billion cedis. And that is why the board approved the application. If some people had done that when they had the opportunity to do gold trading in this country, they will not be chasing the aggregators today for causing financial losses to the states.
That's actually true.